We're going to do a fun and easy little project for Halloween. We're going to make a ghost. And there's a lot of different styles of ghosts. This is just one option that you can do. So we're going to start with a capsule. Under the Create tab, click and drag out a capsule. Hit Enter to keep it. Now we're going to remove the bottom because we want it to be free-flowing like a ghost sheet. So I'm going to use my right mouse button and make a circle around the bottom part and hit delete. Now I want the bottom to flare out. So I'm going to go to Modify, Taper, and put my mouse right in the center at the top. It's not going to taper correctly if you try to taper it from the right or left windows. So go to the top, set your mouse in center, click and push to the right, and you can see it stretches right and left. Push away from you and it stretches out. So push until you get the flare that you want on your little ghost, and then hit Enter to stop and click. Okay, I would like this to be a little taller. This is a very short, fat ghost. So I'm going to hit H to stretch and put my mouse at the bottom of the object, click, and push away from me, and it gets taller. Okay, next I'm going to create some eyes. So I'm going to select a couple of polygons. You can have little tiny eyes or big eyes. On this one, let me click back to it for a second. This one that I made, I used two polygons for the eyes stacked on top of each other, and then one small one. You can also see that I curved in and used H to squeeze in a little bit on the neck, and then I ruffled the bottom. So let's go back to this one and grab two polygons and two polygons. Click to deselect if you've accidentally gotten too many. And I really wanted one in the middle, so I'm going to go one further over here so that I can center the mouth right here. Okay. So you could do a wide mouth, a scary, shocked wide mouth, or a little round one like I did. I think this time I'll do a little bit bigger mouth. But notice that it goes all the way through, and you don't need a face on both sides, unless it's a strange ghost. So either touch it to turn it off, or make a circle around it. Okay, I'm going to use E for extend. Hit E on your keyboard and then T for move, and push those inside just a little bit. And you can see that they're dented in now. I'm going to hit right bracket to get the whole thing, and then tab to smooth it out. So there's the beginning of my little ghost. I'm going to color it white, because ghosts are usually white. Right bracket, Q for color, name it ghost, and choose the color that you want. Okay, I want to make changes in the eyes a little bit, and then squeeze in this neck area so that he has a little bit of indent here. So I'm going to select a couple of polygons where I want to bring it in, and then I'm just going to use H for stretch, and then pull it in a little bit like this. H. Make sure that it looks like what I want. I just wanted it to come in just a little bit, maybe not quite that much, so I'm going to pull it back out just a little bit, just so it looks like he has a head. And I want this to trail behind a little bit more, so I'm going to grab this and hit T and pull it back a little bit. And I think I'm even going to hit, whoops, hit Y and rotate it. I can go to point mode and grab a few points, hit T, and drag those out so the little sheet is dragging behind a little bit. Okay, I want the bottom to be kind of wrinkled and up and down like a sheet might be. So I'm going to just choose a few random dots on the bottom and hit T and pull them down a little bit. Okay, I'm going to make a little adjustment in the eyes, and if you go in and change some of the points in the eyes, you can give him some more expression. So T is move, but if you hit Control T, you can grab individual points, click and hold, and I can make him look kind of more angry or sleepy. Can pull these in a little bit. Pull the eyes around the way that you want them to look. He's a little bit more of an angry ghost. I think since he's angry, I'm going to bring his mouth down a little bit. And this lip up a little bit. And that was just Control T, moving those around. I'm going to go to polygon mode and grab the places where there would be holes. So those polygons that I pushed in, grab them all and then hit delete. Continue to make changes in your ghost to make him look like what you want him to look like. One of the last things I'm going to do is make sure that he's double-sided so that when you look through him, you're not looking at empty space. So I'm going to go to multiply and thicken, and it turns kind of a different color, but if I pull inward, it thickens it, and it automatically changes it to a regular polygon mode, not meta nerved, while you're thickening it like this, and then it'll put it back. So go ahead and make the changes that you want in your ghost. You might want to give him some arms or shape his head a little bit more, and then we'll add some endomorphs so he can have his little sheet moving in the wind and possibly even move his expression around. And have fun and personalize it and make it your own little ghost.